Hey everybody, and welcome to another Snap and Switch set review here on my channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at two different Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle sets. They are called the Leo's Half Pipe and Donnie's Lab, and I picked them both up for $5 at the store 5 below. And what really brought my attention to these sets is an advertisement on the front of the box that says you can combine them to make the ultimate layer. So I thought why not pick them up and decide if this really is the ultimate layer for our favorite turtle friends. And we're going to kick things off by taking a look at the set called Leo's Half Pipe. The minifigure that comes in this set is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle called Leonardo. And for a knockoff LEGO minifigure, I actually think these figures are pretty well detailed for what they are. My favorite parts about these figures are the chest print and how the sash wrapped around the turtle's waist has the first letter of their name. You can also see that there's some printed leg wraps wrapped around the legs of the turtle that go all the way around the leg. And as we make our way around to the side of the turtle, you can see that there's also some printing on the arm. I do like the piece that they use for the shell. I think it looks rather good and matches the overall aesthetic of the figure. And I do think with the overall look and design of these figures, I think there's an argument to be made if these figures are worth the $5 itself. You'll have to let me know what you think of this figure in the comments below, and consider subscribing to my channel as I'm closing in on 3,000 subscribers, and it would be a really cool goal to hit. Leonardo also comes equipped with both of his katanas, which is a really nice accessory for this figure to have and makes it feel overall complete. And lastly, I do like the shape and design of the head mold for these figures. I think they look rather solid. With the figure out of the way, we're now ready to talk about the small build that comes in this set, the actual half pipe itself. And for a $5 set, I do feel like this is in line with what you'd expect from a LEGO poly bag. It does come with a couple of stickers for detail, like the blue skateboard above the green pipe on the right, as well as the stickers on the half pipe itself. And I really like this sticker here on the half pipe that says Shell Skater. I think it's a cool touch. One of the things that I found very interesting about these sets is that the backgrounds are actually cardboard, which I think is a very interesting technique, but I do think it works for both of these builds relatively well. And you can slide the cardboard backgrounds easily into the back of the set thanks to these two pieces here that have some slits in them. It's a rather simple process, but I do think that once the background is in place, it fits right in, and I do like its overall design, and I think it's an interesting technique to get this done. There's also a small ledge area on the top floor of the build that you can place Leonardo on. And lastly, Leonardo also comes with a blue skateboard as an accessory. With Leo's half pipe out of the way, we're now ready to move on to the second set that we're going to be taking a look at. This is Donnie's Lab. We're going to start with the figure that's included in this set, and this is the Ninja Turtle Donatello. And this figure is very similar to the Leonardo figure we just took a look at. Really, the only difference is that this figure has some purple printing instead of blue, and the chest print has a D on its sash instead of an L. Which I don't necessarily mind because, like I said, I think these are great looking figures. But if I have to be picky, I do think it would have been nice for the turtles to have different head molds just to give them a little bit more expressiveness and personality. And lastly, Donatello also comes with his bow staff weapon as an accessory. With the figure out of the way, we're now going to talk about the lab build that is included in this set. Which when you break it down, it really is just a mirrored build of Leo's half pipe. But there are a couple of things that make it different, like the pizza stickers on the floor there and the chair and monitors in the back. Here's a closer look at the brick-built monitors that are in the back of the set. I really like the sticker on the left here that says Party in the Sewer. This set also comes with a cardboard background that has a couple of monitors and some electronic detail. And you can attach it to the set in the same way we did with Leo's half pipe. There's also a sticker on the outside of the set that gives it a little bit of brick detail. Alright, now let's talk about this combination feature, and while unsurprising, it is disappointing that there are no extra pieces included to actually combine these two sets. They expect you literally just to push them together. Which isn't necessarily too big of a deal because you probably have an extra LEGO piece or two laying around that you can use to easily combine these sets like I do here. But I really don't think I'm asking too much for them to include an extra piece to be able to make this function happen. And once you have a way to actually put the two sets together, I think it looks rather good overall and can make for an okay display piece featuring all four turtles. Like I said at the start of this video, I bought each of these sets for $5 at the store 5 below, so in total I paid $10 for what you see here. And when comparing it to two LEGO poly bags, I actually think it's a pretty decent value. There's nothing really crazy or special about the builds, but I do think they were fun to put together, and I think kids would have fun playing with them. Be sure to like the video and subscribe for more reviews.